All right. First thing I'm doing is trying to clear out all the big stuff off the floor so that I can have the ample amount of space I need to move around and move shelves and move Lego around carefully and safely. And there's a lot of stuff on the floor, so this should be fun. Mush actually broke this gremlin statue in half when she was a kitten, and I fixed it. Split right through the middle. Good as new now. One of my favorite things I can't wait to have a better spot for. Shadow box project that I have yet to finish to hang up all my old original Turtles figures. And of course you gotta have the OG Donatello Big Boy. One of my absolute favorite plays by Joshua Patrick Allen. Need to hang this up this season and find an awesome spot for it. I love this picture. Some of my absolutely favorite prints. Patina tattoos, shout out. Better Lovers Flash from Blissmas a couple years ago. And then this past Blissmas, she made bills and Better Lovers Flash and handed them out for free at the show. And I gotta get these framed and hung as well. There's an enormous box of Lego that I got at a yard sale, and I have not even looked through it yet. So hopefully when the room is all said and done, I'll have time to go through that and sort through everything that's in there, because I think there's a lot of awesome old sets and minifigures and things like that in there. At Fisher Price. How's about hooking your boy up with the little people from the Buffalo Bills this year? Got like 5 or 6 years going strong. Keep them coming. I love these things. They're great. They come out every season. Put them up on the shelves. I think this was last year's, I think. Love them. It's probably not going to be too much Lego in this section, but I'm going to show you guys a lot of my favorite things that are not Lego, which would be this Super 7, I believe it was the, yes, SDCC exclusive from a couple years ago of Mikey as a pizza guy. One of the coolest figures, one of the coolest packages. If you're a weirdo kid born in the 80s, you definitely have some Toxic Crusader stuff in your collection somewhere. I grew up with this cartoon right alongside the Turtles. Obviously, it was much shorter lived, but I love Toxie. I love the movies, the Trauma movies. Obviously, that one is from the Trauma movies. It's like the old Mego style of figures, which I have a couple of, but yeah, gotta have some Toxie in there. So obviously, I'm also really into horror. I've always been into horror. House of a Thousand Corpses, one of my favorite movies ever. This is one of the coolest products to come from that movie. Lissa got this for me a couple years ago, and I love these old, like, 80s, 90s figure carrier boxes. So awesome. I'm always looking for the old Turtles ones, the old Ghostbusters ones, and I've yet to come across any in good condition that aren't $300. But I love this. I think it was from Trick or Treat Studios, which they do some really cool figures. Got all those guys in there. Got some other guys in the back behind them, I believe. Yeah, one of the coolest things in my collection. I love this thing. Hasbro, another company doing great things with old nostalgic toys. These are the Ecto Glow figures. I think they might have been a con release also. I don't remember, but I had to pre-order them on Hasbro Pulse. And the originals of these are insanely expensive, and I'm not willing to shell out the money for that, being a Lego fan. Most money goes to Lego, but I had to have the reproduction of these because I never got them as a kid. Hopefully get a good spot for them when we get the room all back together. And then, of course, they're killing the regular style figures too. An old Ecto 1 from 1984, and then the Plasma Series figures that go with it in this really cool old VHS packaging. I forgot that I had this, the Ecto Glow Ecto 1 that Hasbro released recently. Haven't opened it yet. Can't wait to open it and display it with the rest of my Ecto 1s, which I probably have like 8 or 9 of now at this point, but this one's going to be super cool. I always wanted the glow stuff when I was a kid, and now I have it when I'm almost 40. I rarely buy Funko anymore, Funko Pops, but I had to have these Last Ronin figures. They're incredible, and I just think it's a really cool packaging, the set of the 4 of them, so definitely had to add that to the collection. The only ones I really collect anymore are Turtles and Ghostbusters, some random Marvel and Buffalo Bills stuff, but yeah, Funko's really taken a backseat to a lot of the Lego and other cool collectibles that I've found along the way. But this one, had to have it. OG Jabba, from back in the day. He's always just floated around my collection wherever he fits. I love this guy though. So weird and creepy. Iconic. One of the coolest popcorn buckets to come out in recent years. A xenomorph. I don't remember how it opens. Oh, in the top here. Who would actually eat popcorn out of any of these things? I don't know, but I think it's awesome, and I'm glad I have like a 2 foot xenomorph popcorn bucket in my collection. It's probably one of the oldest things in my collection from when I was a kid. I had to be 4 or 5 maybe when I had this, and I built it so many times, put it together so many times over the years. I just recently put it together as an adult, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and there's one piece missing. Drives me crazy because I'd love to put this together one last time and frame it. So probably going to be an eBay thing one day, and I'm going to wind up buying the whole entire puzzle to get that one piece and put it in my puzzle, build it, and frame it. But this one means a lot to me. I love this puzzle. Check it out. Even has the Toys R Us, $2.50. This is probably like a $14, $15 puzzle today's market. I'm an enormous sucker for nostalgia reproductions, especially when it's the Turtles or Ghostbusters. I love these things, and I haven't gotten to open them yet, and hopefully with the new Lego room, they'll have a nice shelf to go on as well. This guy terrified me when I was a child. Now I absolutely love him, and he's all over the house. Like I said, I got really into horror as a teenager and adult, and yeah, Chucky went from being the thing that terrified me nightly, nightmares from this guy. I used to jump behind the couch anytime the trailers came on the TV for Child's Play 1 and 2. Now I absolutely love him, and had to have the Good Guys doll. I think this was from Spirit Halloween a couple years ago, but sold out a lot, and then I finally got my hands on him one year, couldn't pass him up. Now he hangs out in the Lego room and comes out every October. By now, I'm sure you know I love metal and punk rock and things like that. And I've had this with me since I painted it in ninth grade art class, a Misfits footstool. It's great for holding anything at all. Like I think I put cups on it now next to the couch here. I guess I'm going to move one Lego right now at least. Probably a couple more, but this is the Bricker Builds Ghost Trap. And I built this actually on the treadmill for about 4 hours way back in the beginning. I watched both Afterlife and Frozen Empire while I was building it, and I was rocking the Hasbro Pulse Proton Pack on my back the entire time. I've posted the video a few times. It doesn't really get much traction, but that was one of the craziest things I've ever done while walking on the treadmill. And this is one of the coolest builds ever. I love the detail on it. You wouldn't even be able to tell it's made out of Lego from a distance. Like, it just looks like a ghost trap. So awesome. Opens up, catches all your ghosts whenever you need to catch a ghost. Super awesome. I love Bricker Builds doing the Ghostbusters line that they did with the logo and Slimer. I'll grab those as well. There's the other two that Bricker Builds did. Little Slimer guy holding a hot dog and a cheeseburger, of course, because he's Slimer. Cute little butt on him. And then the logo. Classic, no ghost logo. Super sleek. Can hang on the wall or it can stand on something. I have it set up with my Ghostbuster stuff. Some bulk brick. I'm going to have to keep this in the house somewhere. It can't go into the kids' room for the summer because I have to use it too often. But yeah, that's one box of bulk brick right there. Just finished the sushi restaurant. I got this to build last October, but it didn't get here in time. It came like November 1st, and this is going to be what I'm building for October this year. I can't wait, especially after finishing the sushi restaurant. This thing looks awesome. I've seen people that have built it and had a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, so this is going to be one of October's main spooky builds. That was part one of the Lego room remodel. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you're into me yapping as I'm taking things out of the room. Let me know if there's anything in the background that you see specifically you want me to talk about. And we'll take it from there. I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to doing long form content. So if anybody's got any tips or advice on things I can do to make the videos more interesting or captivating to you guys, right now it's just a lot of removing things out of the room, stacking them in another room, and then I'm going to start the construction aspect of it. I'm going to put all new ceiling lights up. We're going to get all new paint and all new shelves. And hopefully it's a good series. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. Take care. See ya.